hello, and welcome to the Crippled Podcast.
Because you dropped a table on your foot?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna try to relate it to vampires somehow, but he dropped a table on his foot.
But hey.
And it's broken, apparently.
Nah, but at least I have a lion cane.
That doesn't really make it better that you dropped a table on your foot and still managed to break it.
But this cane is awesome.
But your foot is fucking stupid.
My foot is fucking stupid. I don't think it's really my foot that's stupid.
Your foot is a degenerate, a liar, and a...
Hey, I know where you're going with that. That was the, what's his name? Buzz Aldrin punches the dude out. I know the internet.
Moving on.
We know the internet. Not Nazarol. I mean,
it is known. Anyway, we read Owari no Seraph. Let's see what chapter we read to, because I read this a month ago.
We read to like 15 or something, or 14.
Yeah, I read pretty much all of it that was available on Manga here at the time, which was up to about 31. So
you leave Magasuki alone, Harrison.
Did you? Nah.
But yeah, Owari no Seraph, we read 1 through 14. And that's a thing.
Yep, it is a manga. Now, Owari no Seraph was a manga about a vampire kid. No, wait. That's not right.
It's okay.
Well, you fucked up already.
I'll just read you what it's about, because he's trying to delete the manga I put on the list. So...
Why can't I delete it?
A mysterious virus appeared on Earth, which killed every infected human over the age of 13. At the same time, vampires emerged from the world's dark recesses and enslaved mankind. Enter Hyakua Yuichiro, a young boy who, along with the rest of the children from his orphanage, are treated as livestock by the Vimpers. Even in captivity, Yuichiro dreams big. His dreams of killing vampires, he dreams of killing them all. Basically,
he's the main character from Attack on Titan. Except somehow even worse. Except even more annoying.
He is essentially Eren Yeager mixed with Reno Kumara.
I should probably watch Attack on Titan more so I know what the fuck these references even are.
Reno Kumara is from Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, that's not
I know, I'm just talking about the starting point.
Oh. He's like, he hates the Titans because they ate his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he's like a stubborn asshole.
But he's somehow more likable than this guy.
Slightly. At least he's not, like, constantly, like, breaking character.
Me, like, I hate everything!
Oh, but I love my friends. Oh.
At least Aaron, like, you know what? I kind of don't like you people, but I'm not gonna, like... I feel like this main character would actually, like, throw them to the vampires.
So, spoilers are out the window already.
Oh,
so, don't... If you like generic shonen, read it. Spoilers are
honestly, if you like generic shonen, read, like, there's so many better options.
There are.
But this is a decent one if you do like generic shonen.
There are a lot of better options, but there are also so many worse options.
I mean,
this is middle of the pack. But anyway, back to the spoilers. Like, that character, like, the main character does literally go from, like, I don't need...
Nice. Skype. Oh, Steve's Skype is broken, and therefore you can't hear anybody. Are you fucking joking? That happened.
That's why we don't let Harrison host calls.
I blame you.
Yeah, definitely my fault. Definitely my internet's fault, not your 2 megabytes per second.
Okay, hey, my internet's not 2 megabytes per second. It's like at least quadruple that. So, you know, get your shit straight.
Are you sure it is?
Actually, it is.
You sure?
Yeah, it is.
You sure that you...
I will stab you in your sleep!
And it said 8 kilobytes per second.
If it was 8 kilobytes per second, I don't even think I could open up Skype.
So, I guess Nick's not here. Anyway, he does straight up go, like, that main character does straight up go from just like, fuck my friends, I don't need them at all.
Is Nick dead? God damn it, Nick.
Yeah, this is what happens when you host calls.
I'm blaming you. Yeah.
That's because you're a nigger. Anyway.
What?
Well, that was the only sentence
Really?
I caught.
We're gonna... Okay, so I guess we're going racist cast.
This has always been racist cast. It's just been waiting.
Pretty much always.
I mean,
didn't I say nigger on the show once?
Twice.
Twice? Well, it's 3 times now.
No, I'm counting this one.
No. And no, none of us have said it's okay for him to say that word.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if
know
you live
what?
in...
Stood by the first time.
So if you see him in the street, I give you permission to stab the shit out of him.
He's not an honorary black.
Hey man, I can tell them where you live.
You have to go through the testing process, Nick. There's a strict set of guidelines and rules. There's licenses.
Do tell.
There's fucking royalty agreements.
There are royalty agreements.
How many times a day do I have to hammer time?
Well, it depends if you mean your training period or your active period.
Ah, okay. Yes. Understood.
Look, this isn't the time for this. I'll fax you the
Am I not allowed to Bernie anymore?
until you passed.
That is disappointing. What have you sent us,
I
Harrison?
have no fucking clue.
God damn it, Harrison. This is why we don't ever go anywhere. Anyway, main character goes from shitbag to loving his friends in seconds.
In seconds.
Yep.
And continues to do so.
Yeah, we didn't ever read past 14, but apparently Nick did. Does that stay consistent?
Yeah, no, he will go from 1 second being an asshole who is beating up like one of the other dudes, and then be like, oh, but they're my family and I love them. And it's like, dude, fucking seriously, stop being a bitch and just make up your mind.
He's a terrible character, and I hate
Really,
him.
he is.
See,
it's weird that he acts like that, and he's apparently been like in the normal world for like 4 years.
He's basically just Naruto, honestly.
But at least Naruto has like, it's like everybody hates him forever. This guy has been like, this other dude, he's been like, hey, he had people that cared for him before. No, in the very beginning, he's still an asshole.
Yeah.
Even before his friends die.
he's a shit kid, and then he's like, oh, the day he makes friends, they all get fucking murdered.
But I mean, they were trying to be friends with him beforehand. It's his fucking fault. Like, there's not like, you know, they showed him, like, as a kid to be, like, a nice, you know, friendly kid who's outgoing and who forgives everybody. No, he starts out an asshole. And then it's like, later
thrown
on.
out of his fucking house because his parents think he's a demon.
Because he's a dick. I mean, I would have thrown him out of my house, but I mean, like, I don't like you. Here's some fucking dinner.
Okay, yep.
I don't like you, son. Here. Let's eat
Son,
dinner
how do I put
together.
this delicately? You're a dick.
You will never...
I'm 4.
Bitch, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Fucking dickhead 4-year-old.
God. No wonder you don't have any friends.
Yeah, no,
I will be the
I had,
greatest
like,
dad.
fairly decent like hopes for this manga in the first chapter because it looked kind of cool. Like I obviously could tell it was going to be shonen trash,
Yeah.
but I didn't see how far into shonen trash it could go because like they started off going with the decent storyline that seemed like it was going to be a revenge plot line. It's like, okay, it can be like Berserky, I guess, if he's just slaughtering vampires.
Honestly, I feel like the first chapter didn't need to happen. You could take that out and have the exact same storyline.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
you
no,
could.
you could for sure. And even if you wanted to keep the like childhood friend coming back part of it, you could just take the beginning part, shove it into just anywhere you want in the story, where it's just I had a family, we tried to escape, I thought he's dead, he's not.
Like, yeah,
It'll
it's
have
just
the exact same effect.
it's so pointless, and it's like that's like the most interesting part of the entire series. It is completely pointless.
Yeah, that's the part that had me getting kind of hyped for it.
Yeah, Yeah, when I first read it, I was like, oh, maybe this will be something. And then it's like, no. And then as soon as he met those other people and they showed the school, as soon as the chapter with the school starts, I knew it was downhill. It was like, it's over. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, we need to like really show like what the stark contrast on that was, because you went from one part where it was like this blood farm that's fucked up. Like,
it kind of reminded me of. Have you seen the movie?
They are literally
Daybreak?
considered livestock.
What's that movie with vampires with Ethan Hawke? You know what I'm talking about, right? Where like vampires take over the world, and it's like they're running out of. It's like civilized society, but they're running out of blood from like normal humans because they killed them all.
Oh,
so he's trying to find a cure for the vampirism because they're running out of normal humans to drink blood.
Yeah, I remember that.
It wasn't a really good movie, but it had like.
No, it was okay.
It had like the premise.
The Purge.
Not the Purge. No, the Purge is the.
No, wait, that's the shitty horror movie.
Ethan Hawke's been in a lot of movies.
Nosovix liked it.
He did. The first.
I think you
Purge?
liked the second one.
See, people like the second one. You can like the second one. Daybreakers. That's what it's called.
Daybreakers.
That sounds familiar.
I remember that. It does kind of remind me of that. But yeah, so what is like the vampires have these like cities that they live in, and they keep humans as livestock.
Yeah.
And as long as you get your blood sucked, you don't die.
Yeah. Also, there is a virus that killed all humans before all the adults, but except apparently not, because you see other adults later on, and people look old as shit.
Yeah.
So
that was. I have a feeling that was explained in chapters after we read. How there's people who are over the age of 13 alive. But.
Yeah, they explained that away. They said that before the fucking outbreak even happened, they found out about the disease, but before it had a chance to spread to everyone, and people started dying of it, they had found a cure. But they didn't, like, distribute it in time to get everyone, so they just... It was stupid.
That's like the most...
really stupid.
Oh, that's so... That sounds so bullshit. Like,
I mean,
almost the entire first backstory is so pointless, is not used in any way at all. That's good.
Well, it felt
also,
like it
one
should
of
start
the...
off as a seinen manga, and it turned to shonen.
Yeah, I was upset about that. One of the main characters has a little sister who somehow got sick with it despite being, like, 8. And he's like, how did this happen? And they never mention it again.
Yeah, they mention his sister every once in a while, but it's just his sister as a motivational tool.
They never mention her again.
As his sister.
They pretty much mention her for 2 chapters.
Yeah, the writing in this series
It's only for those 2 chapters. They have the flashback to him saving her. They have the people saying, oh, something, something, and he's like, but my sister, and then, like, never again.
The writing in this series is so inconsistent.
15 chapters.
Yeah.
It's very inconsistent, and it's like... It's inconsistent to a degree where it's like the story doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
It is fairly inconsistent, but it's also just Devil Summoner 2. It's just Devil Summoner and Devil Summoner 2. I know you've never played, either of you have ever played the SMT games, but...
Nope. There is something cool going on that they still haven't ruined. Fucking Superman Glenn, whatever his name is, his demon weapon is possessed by the inventor of the demon weapons.
So that's just... So it's Soul Eater?
Yeah,
well,
so it's...
it's just Soul Eater.
It's like Soul Eater, but they're teasing us with more information, like, oh, she did something crazy beforehand to all of the weapons. There's some... There's
so
like
Soul Eater.
cock tease here.
So Soul Eater with, like, how all the demon weapons are made by the witches.
Well, no.
Like,
that's not the interesting part. They're all made with demons, but, like, the fact that she's hiding some shit and she's kind of insane is the interesting part.
That's not really interesting.
And she's inside of the weapon. Also, he's romancing a sword.
Yeah, you got you. But,
AKA
the shit I was talking about with, like, the demon swords, that is straight up just Raido Kuzunoha. Like, that's just like, I'm looking at the way they do their, like, demons and shit and their summons. It's straight up, like, word for word in some scenes where they're starting to, like, face their inner demons and shit inside of it. Like, it's bad. If you played any of the SMT games, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Even the demon part, just like, not even, it should be interesting, but it's just...
Yeah,
it's not explained well. It's not explained well at all.
They're just there. Once again, I assume that eventually it's going to get more and more fleshed out, because there's like 30 chapters. But who knows? But yeah, I mean, with the start of it, like just backing up a bit. Fuck it.
It starts off. It starts off so strong, and so like I want to read more, even if I don't think it's gonna be great.
Orphans, demon children, and superpower high school.
Yeah, what? I actually am kind of interested in like the vampire culture. I was kind of interested in that.
Oh yeah, no, they fucked that up fast. Like the vampires are not even good villains. They're just like, haha, I have no value of the human life. There's no wise moral question. There's no deep philosophy. They're just assholes.
The only thing I saw was like, the humans are even worse. But it's like,
they could totally do that. They could totally be like, you humans ruin society. They don't. They don't take the opportunity. The vampires have a totally working society where the humans fucked everything up, and they don't even mention it.
No, they mention like we don't like humans because they're the real monsters. But it's like, y'all are killing random people for no reason. You killed a bunch of kids for kicks. What? How are you gonna be like you are the real monsters?
Like, they're not even calling the humans monsters. They're just saying they have shitty organizational skills. They're like, yeah, you guys are worthless. Let us take over from here, and you can maybe be sheep.
They're killing their sheep off for kicks.
That's just bad resources.
Seriously, they're not even good villains. It's so stupid, and like the series was to be like, oh no, where they're using the kids. Y'all are eating them. You're not even eating them. No, you're just killing them because they didn't even eat the most of those orphans they killed. They just killed them. He didn't eat them.
In the fucking city, they're like, oh, I'm going to take a small dribble just to wet my fangs, and then he accidentally sucks all the blood out of their body. It's like, oops, no, you idiot.
And then he just what the fuck? It's so stupid.
That was a fresh vessel that could have grown up into a fine vineyard, but no, you
sucked it all away. That's like, you know what? That's kind of like how they're doing it now in Attack on Titan. Like humans are the real monsters, except they're showing it. They're actually showing how bad the humans are. The humans are like, the Titans are just mindless beasts, and the humans are actually like fucking themselves over. When they can it's like they could win, but they're just fucking themselves over because of shit humans actually do. Well, it's like politics, except there's also giant monsters outside. But it's like,
is this from the manga? Because I do not remember that message being in the show.
Yeah, it's in the manga. They haven't gotten. They don't mention it's probably gonna be at the end of when they make a second season. It'll be at the end of the second season when they start the politics.
Big surprise.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like
that manga is really far in.
Yeah, it literally just becomes Game of Thrones with giant monsters coming in and punching people in the face, which is hilarious. If you could tell what's happening.
Yeah, with this manga, there was an exact moment I can pinpoint when I knew it wasn't going to be what I wanted, and I knew it was going to turn. The second the childhood friend got killed. The second he got killed, I went, he's not dead, he's coming back in 10 chapters.
So obvious.
Shown in manga.
Yeah, I figured.
And then, 10 chapters later, guess who fucking shows up?
Hell, even if the kids didn't die, that would have been more interesting if they had them, all growing up by themselves in, the wilderness of the destroyed Earth.
Oh, yeah, they got outside, and then they're just fuck, scatter.
Anything.
And, I'd like to say that
it's a fucking school. It's not even a vampire hunting school. It's just a normal-ass school.
It is.
Yeah. I wish I could say that the childhood friend that turns out to be alive, I wish I could say he's the only, reasonable character, but he's not. He's stupid. He's like, oh, vampires are shit, and humans are shit, too. But the humans are clearly banding together and actually making the best out of society, and he's like, they're evil because they're finding new ways to combat these giant assholes.
Yeah, no! Yes, oh no, humanity is trying not to get killed.
Yeah, oh no, the vampires are frequently raiding us. They need to stop finding new ways to defend themselves.
Seriously.
Human experimentation, how terrifying. What, dude, really? Have you not heard of World War II?
Have you not? I mean, honestly, have they, honestly, their experimentation isn't even, that bad.
Yeah, no, he just infuses his soul with the fucking demon.
They're not, cutting them open while they're alive. Shit. Japan, have you seen the shit y'all did in World War II?
Yeah, bitch. Vivisection.
Lab, what was that lab called? 651 or something like that?
Something like that.
Just 631, 651.
Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all. Now that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That was some real shit.
Like, honestly, don't look that up.
I mean, look that up because it's really interesting, but don't look that up.
But don't Google
pictures.
images.
Yeah. Don't look at pictures. Read a description. Don't read a detailed description.
Also, don't click Google Shopping. Google Shopping's a bad idea on that one.
I never use Google Shopping.
I don't even understand what would come up with that, and I don't want to know.
I kind of want to know now. Is there vivisection equipment that's different from other cutting equipment?
Special vivisection tool.
I don't want to say yes, but the answer's probably not no.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
There's probably something that's way better. Anyway.
Moving on to other subjects that don't involve...
The Cutter Opener 5000. It cuts in 7 directions at once.
This turns into Surgeon Simulator and you're just sitting there with a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Wakey, wakey!
Except the difference is the patient is screaming.
Remove
until
these
he's
ribs
not.
with this hammer.
Oh god, that's fucked up.
Unfortunately, that's the best way to do it.
It is, dude. Stick the hammer in and twist it. That shit will just
whack,
fly.
whack, whack. It's all out. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, if you really think...
I mean, that is the best way if you want to get rid of someone's ribs real quick.
I mean, yeah.
Besides crush them with a car. Anyway.
Moving on to slightly more pleasant topics.
Slightly more pleasant, because they went from dark seinen manga straight into a normal high school.
Seriously, and the characters are so generic.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
whiny asshole protagonist, whiny wimpy best friend who somehow manages to scrape by, like silent brute asshole that fights everybody.
But has a sensitive side. It's such a checkbox.
The trio of asshole bullies that turn out to be friends later. Why is it always 3? It's always exactly 3 assholes that turn out to be friends later.
The tsundere girl, the sensitive one. It's so just...
Well, like, let's not even just... Like, people who say, oh, you're generalizing. Let's explain what's going on here. The first character, the main character, like, we have, once again, just Owari said it, he's whiny. He complains about everything. He complains about him not getting to fight as he's fighting.
He's been there for years.
Make this shit into an anime and have the main character voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, and he's literally every other shonen protagonist.
It is.
I can't even get why he's complaining. He's been there for years.
Yeah, pretty much. And
yeah, what the fuck has he been doing all this time?
Complaining.
And that's probably why they didn't let him go out. Like, man, it's got the bitch. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna need him to, like... Then they actually let him fight. I would have been more interested if they didn't let him fight. Just kept him at the school.
If this became a shoujo manga,
I would
my god,
fucking okay with that.
That would have been okay. Dude, if it did a triple turn, that'd be awesome.
If the vampires ate semen instead of blood.
Oh, that reminds me of that show
and there's
by
like
Kataraka where it's like people drink breast milk. You know, it's an anime, and my roommate was, I don't know what it was called. I was just like, my roommate was watching it. I was like, what the actual fuck? And it's like they drink the breast milk to get powers.
Oh, hold on, let's take a step back.
I think it's made by the Kataraka. They suckle on the breast. Yeah, they just straight up in the middle of fights. Just suckle on the breast.
One, you know how much bullshit anime I've watched. I have no clue what that is. 2, look at my face. I have no clue what that is. And I look like this.
I forgot what it's called, but it was like a battle manga.
It's a battle manga?
Here we go.
Anyway,
it was like breast milk.
Let's leave it. Let's leave that back.
I think we found next week's manga.
He's a whiny bitch who bitches too much. He wants to fight, but doesn't want to fight, but wants to fight.
But also wants to fight and doesn't want to fight. And has the fucking, the tsundere girl that's after him all the time, and they both know that they have feelings for each other, but won't admit it or think about it at all. No one acknowledges it.
Now, see, this is tsundere number 1, who, by all classifications in shonen, has to be the tsundere one who always tells jokes.
I found it.
Check the box. You know what? We'll talk about it later, Harrison, okay?
And then there's Tsundere too, who, which role does she fill? I can't even remember. She was super like bland.
She's the actual Tsundere.
And she was like him before, and caused all her friends to die, and now she's all sad and angry, and she doesn't want people to be like her.
And also,
but then he just wins, so it doesn't fucking matter. So
they don't talk to her at all. Like, by the way, they do her backstory, and she doesn't speak after that.
Good, because she's the most boring character in the manga. But
actually,
once again,
yes.
Check the box. It's literally Tsundere girl with tragic past who is actually Tsundere.
Oh, and the leader character who acts nice, but he has a dark secret. Boring bullshit.
Yeah, he's really cocky and arrogant. Super Nintendo Charmers.
Oh, and you forget. Oh, wait, I forgot about Lowly Vampire Queen.
Oh, Lowly Vampire Queen. Check.
All the vampires are super attractive. Check.
Yeah, the villains are the most attractive people in the manga.
For some reason, they're all blonde as well. Like, that's kind of...
Except the Vampire Queen, who has black hair, because she's the Lolly Vamp Queen.
And of course
let us not forget about Lieutenant Commander Supreme French Fry Gurren's squad members.
Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Yeah, there is fucking military sniper guy that always tells jokes and takes nothing seriously.
Oh, that character, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's we haven't gotten there yet.
You don't remember that?
We haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't gotten there.
Oh my god, his squad members are so shitty and generic.
We haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't gotten there. Where we end is right after the fight for Super Nintendo Chalmers.
And then he turns into a demon.
He turns into the demon.
Yes.
And then
you know what?
Yeah.
He turns into the demon from what's that show called? Trainee fucking 7. He turns into that guy from Trainee 7.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Remember, like when he the wings is the same. Holy shit, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. This manga is jack some stuff, man.
This is the laziest manga ever, and it's inconsistent and it's lazy. That takes some work.
And the problem is, like, I feel the main problem I have with it is not that I hate it. I don't hate this manga. It's that I can feel that it could be pretty good, but I know it'll just stay at the level it is right now and never change.
It can't be.
Yeah. The only good thing about this that I think it has going for it is A, the art is really good, actually, and B, it's not as bad as other shows.
Okay, first of all, I have one problem with the art, and that once again, I can't tell characters apart.
They did alright here.
Some of the girls,
I don't have that problem at all.
Like some of the girls look exactly the same.
Well, yes, actually, I will give you that. The girls all look pretty identical, but the guys are very well distinguished, I think.
Well, isn't there only 2 girls in this movie?
No, they're the teachers and the other students, and then some of the squad commanders for Super Nintendo Chalmers. They all look very, very identical.
Yeah, no, I like background characters. I kind of just blank out, so that's fair.
Do you remember the teacher of the class that whatever the fuck his name was in?
Nope.
Well, that's probably because she was indistinguishable from Shinoa.
Probably.
Yeah.
But there's another thing that I can put on to that I kind of like this manga for.
Huh?
So the shy best friend is dressed like Josuke.
That's it?
Oh, and also he's a bitch. Apparently he's such a bitch he gets possessed by a demon, but then the demon's like, hey, be cool now.
Yeah, they gotta bail his ass out. Also, Super Nintendo Chalmers, fucking irresponsible commander wasting his most valuable resources by throwing the most difficult demons at them possible? He's like, if they die, they die. Like, what the fuck, dude? You have so few humans here, and you're willing to just throw away the most talented ones. Are you kidding me?
Is there like a rule that you can only collect one demon, and that's the demon you have forever, or some shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. You make a contract with them or some shit like that, and it's like, either...
Well, the thing is, like, apparently, like, from what I saw, the demons can take over the person whenever they want. They just don't. They just decided not to. That's what it seemed to be for me.
Officially, what they say is, if your soul becomes too weak at any point, I will immediately take over you. So apparently, the entire time they're just battling the demon with sheer willpower.
Well, no, but remember the one demon, his demon was like, it would say like, I don't think you're gonna make it, but fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll go along for the ride because I'm bored.
Main character's demon. He's like, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not going to make this bet. Instead, I'm going to be your friend, and that's how we're not gonna fuck up this plot. He literally becomes friends.
We be friends. Why can't we be friends?
On a separate note, do you realize that set him up for, like, if he doesn't have the contract set up, right? Can't he go around collecting?
Well, he still has a contract. He still has a contract.
Why would he have a contract?
Because
he doesn't technically have a contract. Well, also, he's already been shown to be special.
Like, so can he just go around collecting Gintama? Like,
oh my god, if that actually happens, I'm going to keep reading this.
Like, that should happen. That should be what
so
happens.
Ridiculous.
You know what? Even Naruto. Naruto did that better. Naruto did that better with the demons. Fucking Naruto.
Come on, think about it. Like, isn't that the logical way this would go if you were writing yourself a shonen manga?
No, that's not.
He's like, the only one who can get more than one power.
Yeah, that would be like collects them all like Pokemon, and you eventually come across the legendary demons like Lucifer or whatever the fuck they are.
Well, technically he's already, because you do know where Seraph is, right?
Vaguely.
Seraph. It's Seraph, angel. So that's why he has the wings, because he's an angel. They called Windows. Remember, the 13th chapter, they call him an angel. They call him a Seraph.
I remember them calling him a demon. I also recall them calling him a Seraph of the End, which I assume to mean demon.
Angel of the End.
But yeah,
like he's deaf. The angel.
Okay.
So he's already there.
How does this go against anything that I've already said?
I don't give a shit. I mean,
it doesn't. Harrison's just wrong.
No, I'm just not. What? How am I wrong? Nobody's right. This hasn't happened.
I'm right. I'm always right. Fuck you, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Nintendo Chalmers.
Actual fuck.
But yeah, once again, I just wanted to go around collecting the Pokemon in pretty much.
Collecting the souls of the innocent. Actually, that'd make it a pretty awesome manga.
Yeah,
but it won't be this series. This series sucks. Don't read it. Kill yourself.
I mean, if you like generic bullshit and you have no taste in manga, go ahead. You could do worse. You could honestly do worse.
You could read Toriko. All 317 chapters of it.
Which you did.
And I'm still doing.
You're the worst kind of person.
It's so bad. I think we recommended it. I think we were like, it's not the worst thing ever. I kind of want to take that back. Hey guys, I'm taking that back. Toriko's the worst thing ever.
Anyway, like this manga's not the worst. It has decent art. Its fight scenes are kind of cool. If you like shonen, like we've said many times, there's better shonen. But if you're like me and you've read all of the a lot of the genre that you like, there's going to be very little new shit. So just go for it. See if you like it. You probably won't. It's real generic. If you liked Bleach, you'll love this shit.
You'll eat this shit up, you fucking assholes.
I'm pretty sure Bleach was better than this, though.
Was it?
Is it though?
I think it was consistent.
Not if you ask the internet.
Now I haven't seen Bleach in years.
I haven't read Bleach in years either, but
I've never read it
being really, really inconsistent.
Was it? I just remember what kind of watching it on
I have never seen Bleach. I don't even know what it's about.
I remember it seeming consistent.
All I've seen are pictures, and I'm very curious as to how there's a high school involved into that.
The main character of the high school?
So then why is he wearing that fucked up, stupid ass, whatever you call that clothing?
That's his...
Shonen.
That's what he wears. That's what the demon hunters wear.
Well, that's dumb. He's dumb. Sounds dumb.
So, what?
Oh, I forgot. There's a character that's like a maid girl. So check that one too.
Are we talking about? Are we still talking about thing?
Oh yes, there is a maid girl. She's a maid vampire.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And she doesn't do any cleaning, so check that off the list too.
Oh shit! I didn't even get to see that far. Heck again. What else we got? What ones haven't we gotten yet? Is the main character really hungry all the time?
No, but there is a vampire noble who is super, super fancy and the most ridiculously powerful out of all of the enemies, and they end up killing him first.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
he's...
They're like, oh, he's super, super powerful. He's like 15th level progenitor, and they kill him just by the skin of their neck through teamwork for the first time. And then they move on to the next guy, and he can level a city with his finger.
So wait, is it like the dude that they kill first is the dude who infected, or like who killed all the orphans, right?
No, he's still alive.
No, he killed Wimpy Boy's sister.
Okay, so I thought, but that guy was the one who's been boasted as the most powerful one.
No, the vampire.
Okay, he wasn't actually most powerful. He was just made out to be most powerful at the time, but then they were like, no, y'all are bitches. He's actually like 4th or 5th most powerful or some shit like that. You know, like Shonen do.
There's like 9 founders of the vampire place, right? Or 13
I don't even remember how many progenitors there are. First guy was 15th.
Oh, okay, then there's a lot more than what I just said. I don't give a shit.
I thought there was 9. That sounded right.
I know for a fact there's a 15th progenitor. I don't know how many founders there are.
Okay, there's way too many levels. I'm already done with this shit. So, I give this series a 5 out of 10.
Oh, no, wait, one more thing. Why does Shinjuku get fucked up in every single anime that they do post-apocalyptic?
Wait, what?
Probably because...
Specifically Shinjuku.
Oh, is that a city?
Yeah.
It's popular, I guess.
Is it like the New York of America? New York
well, it's not even a city. It's a part of Tokyo.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood area type thing. A district. A district is the word.
A ward.
What's the district that, what's the district in there's another district that gets fucked up.
Shibuya?
Yes. Yes.
Yep, Shinjuku and Shibuya every time.
I was about to say,
there's also
the world ends with you.
Harajuku, right?
Yeah. That's less prominent.
What was the name of the district from Durarara?
Isn't that Shibuya?
That's another one of them.
Yeah, that's been a while for me. So.
I like that.
Second season just came out though.
It came out like a year ago, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's still airing. They said it was 3 core.
I'm pretty sure.
One in spring, one in winter, and one in summer of this year.
Pretty sure it was done. But stupid fact, we're not talking about that. So I give the series a 5 out of 10. It's average as fuck. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, it's a little bit less, but nothing majorly less.
Yeah, I can see it like getting a... depends on what part of the manga I'm at. As an overall, I'd give it a 5. But it had some moments where it peaked up to like a 6. Like around like chapter 10, it started to get kind of good again. So I'll give it like a 5, 5.5. If it at its best, a 6.
I would say it's a 5. It's a 5. It's smack dab in the goddamn middle. You could do a whole lot better. You could do a whole lot worse. It's a 5.
We've read a lot better and we've read a lot worse on this podcast.
There have been good times and bad times, and this one's just the postage stamp on the envelope.
More or less.
Yeah.
Peace.
That's the thing. Oh, wait,
next week we're reading erotic fairy tales.
Next week we're reading about dicks.
Erotic fairy tales.
Harrison.
I mean...
God damn it, put Mayusuki back on there, Harrison.
Oh, that's what we're... okay, we'll read that the week after. But next week we're reading Erotic Fairy Tale, chapter 14 through something.
Nick has to read all of it.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, you do. You haven't read the first ones. Like...
This is a follow-up episode.
Yeah.
Fuck you. God damn it.
But in the meantime, hey, let's tell everybody what we're doing with our YouTube channels. Zach, go.
I'm playing some Otome games sometimes. Other than that, not much. Anime reviews next time anime comes around.
Green Force?
What?
Green Force Gaming. Go.
Oh, my channel has not had an upload for the past month or so, but starting soon, gonna eventually get that fucking review out there of Akame Got Kill. I know you guys are gonna bash on me for that, but whatever. Other people upload old shit all the time. And then I have been really, really busy. Also,
you might as well just cancel that.
Also, I'm eventually gonna get out some playthroughs of some other shit with my friend Tyler, who is back in town. So, yeah. Greencast is happening eventually, and then I'm going to start that new series that I talked about like half a year ago called Should I Have Bought These Games?
Unbelievable.
You can probably guess what that is.
Yeah, we can. I will be continuing my Let's Watches, eventually. Probably tomorrow.
We're Let's watching Sonic Underground.
That too, we are watching Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground? Oh my god, please, count me in on that.
Will not rest until their parents will be found. Sonic Underground.
And also, I am going to be, still doing MLP and Steven Universe.
Ugh.
I like Steven Universe, actually. I will also be Let's Playing Little Witch, Romanesque. More
hey,
episodes
Let's
of
play
that.
No Tome games. Wait, is yours No Tome? No, yours is...
It's just...
Yours is a normal dating sim.
Yeah. Except I'm not sure... Because I keep feeling like I'm supposed to be dating like my two students, but it's like not. So I'm like, yay, because that'd be really uncomfortable because they're like 10. But there's like one part where they show like her panties, one of the panties. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's only one part. It's really weird. And I keep being like, oh shit, don't do it. I keep thinking they're about to do something wrong. I'm like, no. But then they don't. It's really close.
Keeps getting
I
close
guess
to
you're
where...
gonna miss out on the panty raid.
Why was that in a kid's show? That was in a fucking...
I say that all the time. People are like, oh, it was just Nickelodeon. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It was a panty raid. They went into a woman's house and stole her granny panties. And it was a grandmother.
Like...
There was more fucked up stuff on Nickelodeon. But let's not do this on the Manga podcast.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, next week we're reading,
erotic fairy tales.
Oh wait, tits and ass cast. Shinoa.
All the girls look the same, so there you go.
No. Okay, I want Sundari number 2.
I do too, actually. She reminds me a lot of Asuka.
Sundari number 2.
Hi.
Like nobody even knows what that means. Peace.
Yes, they do. We talked about it.
Peace.